Hello, my name is Adam Pasternak, and I prepared Tehillah Memchet, Psalms 48, with my wife Lisa, who is Sarah's cousin. The learning from this video should be as a Le'uli Nishmas, Sarah Rivka, Bas Harav Nachum Mindel, for Sarah Lamdrach. 13 Tehillim, out of the 150, are attributed to the sons of Korach. Tehillim Memvav through Memtet, chapters 46 through 49, are but a cluster of them. We will be discussing chapter 48. Normally, the first pasuk of a Perek of Tehillim can be brushed over, as it usually just introduces the text and doesn't often contain insight. In our chapter, though, the first pasuk says that this Tehillim was composed by the sons of Korach. Korach led the famous rebellion against Moshe, which ultimately led to him and his followers being swallowed up by the earth. How is it that Korach, who had such anger and resentment, raised offspring that had such a love for Torah and Israel, with hardly a trace of their great ancestors' spitefulness? We learn from here that the sins of our parents and ancestors doesn't have to infiltrate our psyche. We may be predisposed to certain feelings or ideas, but ultimately we all have the final say and can choose the path that we want. The Bnei Korach were told that they were holy and special, and they clung to those words and ideas, and developed beautiful praises of Israel in this cluster of Perakim. They chose to ignore the haughty, negative aspects of Korach, their namesake, and kept only the positive. This should be a lesson to us all. Let go of negative family traits and don't live in the past. We're all free to choose our path and can have tremendous positive effect on us and our neighbors if we allow ourselves to. Perek Memchet, chapter 48, starts off by praising God and then praising Jerusalem. Gadol Hashem umhulal ma'od b'ir Elokeinu har kadsho. Hashem is great and much praise in the city of our God, mount of his holiness. The composer then praises God for protecting Jerusalem. God protects Jerusalem from invading kings, armies, and destroys the enemy naval forces too. Tamahu nifhalu nichpazu. Astounded, confounded, and fled. Tashaber aniot Tarshish. You smash the ships of Tarshish. The enemies of Jerusalem tremble, stumble, and eventually flee. So the composer then goes on to say that we should study every aspect of Jerusalem, of the holy city, and really, so to speak, get to know her. You should do this, says the Tehillim, so that you can recount to future generations the glory and splendor that is Jerusalem, not only what it is now, but that it will be this glorious in the future too. The last pasuk in the Tehillim, and I want to spend a few minutes on this, is Kizeh Elokim Elokeinu Olam Ve'ed Hu Yinehagenu Almut. For this is God, our God, He will guide us forever, eternally. This last word, Almut, can be translated two different ways. Either Hashem will guide us forever, and from among all the nations, we are the only ones that will attain immortality. Or Almut can be translated as one word, Amus, which means children, and the pasuk is saying that Hashem will guide us the way a parent cares for a child. These two possible interpretations are seemingly very different. One says that Hashem will guide us forever, a unit of time depicting how long God's guidance will last, a quantity of time, and the other says like children, describing the quality of God's love. So did the pasuk intend to describe to us the quantity or the quality of God's love? I think the answer might be, quite simply, both. The pasuk is saying that Hashem will guide us the way a father guides a child, forever. But I think that with this one word, the pasuk is giving us a fascinating insight. From the pasuk, we see that the guidance and love a parent gives a child is eternal. When certain values are instilled in a child and they are shown love and patience and caring, that's a quality of guidance. But when you have that kind of love and commitment, that guidance lasts forever. The love and lessons and values that a parent so lovingly teaches a child and the path that they guide them on in life is necessarily an eternal bond, an eternal guidance, and one that we should always remember wherever we are in life. Once again, the learning from this video should be for Le'uli Nishmas, Sarah Rivka, Bas Harav Nachum Mindel.